What's good, y'all? It's Ali back at it again with another fan mental model video for young American men in which I give you guys mental models you can use to become extremely competent, extremely capable, so we can save the United States of America. So let's get right into it. All right, so today we're talking about perform, because all of us have performances, right? For whatever your mission is currently, for whatever your purpose is, as you're on the path of becoming very capable, you're going to have performances. You're going to need to perform in particular ways, whether this is you doing public speaking, whether this is you performing as an athlete, whether you're a dancer, an actor, auditions, whatever it is, whatever kind of performance, whether it's even for a test, you're taking tests, you're trying to become a lawyer or a doctor, whatever it is, you have performances and you want to perform well. Because obviously if you perform well, then you become able to achieve greater things, get promotions, get notoriety, get status, get influence in order to accomplish great things, and obviously gain the influence and status for the sake of America. You're able to do these things if you perform well. So all of us, we want to perform well. Nigga, we all want to perform well. I want to perform well in this fucking video right now. This is a performance going on right fucking now. But how do we ensure that we always perform well so we can become capable and competent? So that's what we're going to define today. So what do I mean by perform in the context of you becoming very capable? I just mean prep. That is actually how performance is defined. The performance is the prep is the performance. It's not the actual thing. It's not executing the thing you must do. It's not executing during your public speaking. It's not executing as an athlete on the field or on the court or in the arena. It's not executing on the test or whatever. It's really actually the prep where you perform. Why? Because think about what performance actually fundamentally means. Like, think about performance. When you perform, you're doing something you should already know how to do. Let's say I'm like, all right, nigga, do a handstand right now. Just get out, do a handstand right fucking now. But you've never done a handstand before. You've never done a handstand ever in your life, ever. And I sit there and say, hey, do a handstand right now. You're going to look at me and be like, nigga, I can't do it. I'm like, do it. You're like, well, nigga, I can't because I've never done it before, right? So how can you perform something you've never done before? If somebody's asking you to perform, it means you already know how to do it, meaning you are prepared. You've already trained. You've taken this shot before. This is nothing new to you. So what does that fundamentally mean? When people are actually referring to a performance, they're referring to something that you've already prepared to do. So if you perform poorly, what it really means is you prepared poorly. That's what it means. So the reason why you're nervous before something is because of a lack of preparation. And that's the beautiful thing about God and the way that He's created human nature and the human mind. You naturally feel nervous or very, very nervous because, obviously you can feel anxious even if you prepared well before for something, but you naturally feel very nervous before doing something you didn't prepare that well at. If you didn't try that hard for a presentation you have, or you didn't train as hard this week before you had a game coming up, you kind of feel a little bit uncomfortable. You feel like you're having to wing this shit, right? You feel like, well, shit, let's just see what happens. I don't know. You feel nervous. And that's your mind telling you you're a bitch ass nigga. You didn't prepare well. Where was your preparation, bro? Here's the nervousness. Here's the anxiety. Here's you feeling anxious because you didn't do the prep. Right? Okay. So with understanding that now, what does this mean? All of your energy and attention should be going to how well you prepare for things. That's where all your attention should be going. The minute you have a performance or something you need to perform at, right? If you find out you have a presentation in 3 months, start preparing today. The performance has already begun. The performance begins the minute you find out you need to execute something. The minute you have a presentation coming up, the minute you have a game coming up, the minute you have an audition coming up, the minute you have a test or exam coming up, you start preparing that same fucking day because the performance has already begun. Because you're not going to get this time back. The time's going to pass. Boom, is exam day, it's performance day. You're fucking cooked. You're nervous. So the minute you actually find out about the shit is actually when you should start preparing. That's like actually when you start focusing and thinking and being like, oh shit, I actually need to lock the fuck in and prepare now. Because what happens if you prepare months ahead before an event? What happens the day the event comes? You're just chilling. You're like, all right, well, did this a million times. Well, trained fucking months before this shit. Time to do something that I probably already practiced a million times before. Imagine with the same handstand example, I was like, okay, I want you to be able to do a handstand in 3 fucking years. In 3 years, we're going to meet back at this spot and I want you to do a handstand for me. You're going to be like, okay, all right, bet. Why? Because now you have 3 years in which you could train every single fucking day for you to do this handstand for me. You think by the time you get to after the 3 years and I'm like, I do the handstand, you're going to be like, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do this before. Nigga, you're probably going to be doing handstands, double back flips. You're going to be learning that. You're going to know how to do a bunch of different shit with your body, right? Because you had so much time to prepare that you can even over deliver on the performance or the execution of what I want you to do now because you were given the time and you made use of the time by preparing. So this is how I want you guys to change your brains. Don't think about the event or the activity you need to do. Think about the preparation before it if you want to perform well. Think about, okay, I want to prepare as early as possible for shit. And naturally, everything worth having in life must be worked for. So you have to practice the prep, guys. This is a practice thing. You don't just get used to preparing for shit all the time. A lot of you niggas are always unprepared, all the fucking time. You don't know what the fuck you about to do tomorrow. You don't know what you're about to do when you have these events or activities coming up or your test or whatever coming up. You're just not used to it. You're used to procrastinating. So you have to get used to preparing. You have to train yourself to prepare. And the beautiful thing about this is you can create a positive reinforcement loop in your mind. If you prepare for an upcoming game, if you prepare for an upcoming exam, if you prepare for an upcoming presentation, if you prepare for an upcoming audition, really fucking hard, and then you perform well, now you have the positive reinforcement to want to always prepare for shit. Now you get used to it. Because a really bad thing that a lot of you stupid niggas are doing right now, and this is what is one of the worst things that I believe that can happen to a young man, where you have a game, a presentation, an audition, some kind of performance or thing that you need to execute, and you do well without preparing. Oh, gay. Oh, shit, man. Horrible as fuck. Why? Because as I was just explaining with the positive reinforcement thing, if you've been positively reinforced to not prepare because you succeeded by not preparing, you're fucking cooked. Because now you don't want to prepare for shit anymore. Now you become a professional procrastinator. You become a professional at it because you're like, well, I didn't prepare before. That means I shouldn't prepare this time. That's the lesson that you learn. And that's obviously the wrong fucking lesson. That's the stupid ass, retarded ass lesson that you want to get rid of right fucking now. Because now what's going to happen is you're going to have a performance that really fucking matters. You're going to have an opportunity of a fucking lifetime that could change your life, give you a bunch of power, money, status, whatever it is. And you bomb that shit because you weren't prepared. Because you've been reinforced before to not prepare for shit and succeed. This is very similar to the idea of just relying on talent. It's like, nigga, your talent's going to fade. Eventually, you can't rely on your talent forever. Eventually, niggas that are willing to work harder than you are going to catch up to you, and you're not going to be able to coast on your talent any fucking more. In the same way, eventually, you're going to have something that when you don't prepare for it, you're going to perform shit. Because you're going to be around guys who do fucking prepare and who are fucking ready. And they're going to expose your dumb ass. You're going to embarrass yourself. And you're going to lose that opportunity that could have changed your fucking life. So don't learn the wrong lesson or get rid of the wrong lesson out of your fucking mind. There's only benefits to preparing. Whereas there's only downsides to not preparing. Things can only go fucking wrong when you don't prepare. Because if you succeed, when you don't prepare, all you're going to do is set yourself up to fuck up big time for a bigger event or a bigger thing you need to execute at because you learned the wrong lesson because you think you shouldn't be preparing. But when you do prepare, it's only upside. Everything only goes well. And giving yourself the time to prepare only benefits you. Because what the fuck else would you be doing in the time between when you find out you need to have or you're about to have an event or an activity you need to perform for? And when the thing occurs, you're just going to fuck around. You might as well prepare to ensure that this goes well because it matters because it's an event. Understand? So yeah, guys, train to prepare. So the rule of thumb is here, the minute you find out about an event, an activity, or that you need to do something or that's important, you should be preparing the minute you find out. The minute you find out, you're like, okay, made my preparations. I'm ready to fucking go. Because now it's like you're always, it's almost going to feel like, damn, it's like, nigga, why am I always winning all the time? It's because you're always preparing. You're always ready. The minute you find out you need to be ready for something, you start getting ready. So by the time the thing needs to happen, you're like, oh, well, yeah, nigga, come on. That's going to be easy. It's going to be clockwork because you've trained yourself to prepare. So train this shit starting fucking today. And I'm telling you, it's an absolute life changer for your ability to accomplish things and just generally become capable. as a man. So yeah, man. So let me know how you guys felt about this. Does this make sense? Very simple frame here. Obviously, just reform, prep, perform. Very simple here. If this was easy to understand, then like the fucking video. This is for young American men, for the fam. I want you guys to understand shit like this so you guys become master preparers or master performers, because you understand that the prep is the performance. So you guys become capable, strong. You can infiltrate all institutions, whether it be the government, media, entertainment, so we can bring back an America first, an America only, and a Christian nationalist mindset back to this country. But in order to do that, I need you guys to become capable and gain power in all these different areas of society, right? And this is how you do it, by being a man who prepares. So like the video so more guys can see this as this spreads across the social media diaspora. And of course, I'm dropping heat like this every single fucking day. So follow and subscribe too as well, so you can get good shit like this, get these mental models that make you accomplished and capable. And of course, to check out my Patreon, the link below, to support the fan movement, to support what we got going on here, where we're training guys to become capable and accomplished, and as well as keeping them informed and with what's going on in politics and in the world in general. So yeah, man. So fuck with your boy. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.